Hello there. Welcome to another Inwood Rides video. And today we're out for a ride to a campsite in Ocala, Florida. It's really nice up this way. A lot of open roads. You know, and the weather has changed to the cool side finally here in Florida. So we are going to talk about some cool stuff I like to do when I go camping and show you what the sports side cases can do for your Pan America. The top side sport case, for how much that'll hold, and camping with the lowrider tent, the MotoTent, not the little guy, the big guy, but now they have an even bigger guy, so you know. But I'm gonna go with the MotoTent, that you can store your Pan America inside the tent. Also going to show you how easy it is to get the sleeping area out and make it a giant garage, or what they like to call a vestibule. Yeah, so we're going to get up to this exit up here and do some back road riding in a minute. So hopefully we can chat soon. Whee! 6 miles of this glorious road right here. This is beautiful. Look at this road. Like I said, we're going to be out for a little ride here in the back roads. Show you all my gear, sports side cases, and the sport top. Very lightweight, so easy to set up, man. I gotta tell you. So beautiful out here. I love it. We've got about, I don't know, 4 miles, 3 miles to go. Yep. Yeah, here's our turn. Yeah. Caught up the traffic. Wow. All right. Here we go. Whee! We are out of that. And here we are. I wonder how much of this has changed at all, if anything. Oh, they got a code pad now. Look at that. They did change it. Place used to be so big to me, now it's really small. It's kind of small now to me, but it's not bad. Yeah, this spot right here. Yeah. Alright, well, we're here at the campsite, and I'm just going to show you how I packed this guy. So basically, we'll come over here real quick. It's probably easier to see it over here. Starting from the front to the back. On the left side of the motorcycle, we've got our Lone Rider bag over here. And this is a wonderful little guy for extra stuff. So in this little contraption here, I'll show you, I've got my gloves. Gotta love gloves. Anyway, got extra flashlight. Got my shoes for today, so we're going to grab those out. Put those over here. And then flashlight, some extra water over there. So that's for later. And these are nice. You just roll them. And they're nice and waterproof. They're pretty rigid. And they just go right on the crash bar. Right on the crash bar there. There's one here, and then there's two, and then it's got two straps around the back. Straps right on. Down here I've got my extra fuel tank. It's just 30 milliliters, but at least it'll get me to a gas station if I totally run out of gas. It's just one of those little things I like to have, a little extra gas. And of course, got our sports side over here. pop and go. Some camping gear, we'll go through that in a minute. Up here we got the Lone Rider tent, and I've got some, this is my rain jacket, extra mat we're going to use for the Lone Rider. See how that goes. It's an extra pad to go under. I grabbed these extra poles for the awning on the Lone Rider tent, which is great. Then you got your top side here. Got a bag full of some good gear. Got my hat. Slap on this side. We've got our more gear. This is the short side, and I'll show you what everything is in here that we've got. And of course we got our other Lone Rider bag, which I put my tools and my first aid kit in here, and I put my little first aid kit there in case somebody's asking. And then for the Lone Rider bag, pop these guys off. One strap here. This one falls away. Same on this side. Just do it right here. Right here. And this one will fall away. Let's get it through that strap. I probably should take my gloves off, huh? And then we have our tent. Comes right off. We're going to set that up right here. That's where it's going to go. Brought these extra tent poles. Just pop right off, and you can keep them right in there. That's part of the sport side. You got these little hooks here, so you can actually hook things to it. Extra poles. Boom. So we're gonna go set up the tent, get things in place for the Lone Rider setup. So as I speed up the film here, you'll see that I'm using the Red Camp waterproof camping tent tarp, 71 by 83 inches. And it was the perfect size to fit underneath that Lone Rider tent. Kept my feet dry. I didn't have to worry about tracking sand inside the tent. And also I could park the motorcycle on top of it, as you'll see here shortly, without ripping it. It was very lightweight. It's not a heavy tarp. It's just like the material used in the Lone Rider MotoTent there. And it's set up real easy, and I could keep everything from getting sandy while I'm setting up too, as you can see here. Here are the poles I'm using. These are those sand-like tarp poles that came in a kit with guy lines and that yellow hammer I've been using. And here's a whole full setup. So we're going to remove the sleeping area and build the vestibule or the garage so we can bring the Pan America in, and it just fits nicely in there. You can, stow stuff in there. If it's raining outside, you can still get inside and work on your motorcycle if you have to. The sides come down with plenty of room around you, especially in inclement weather. And you can see that there's plenty of room, and you can park all that motorcycle in there. And here we are parking it inside the tent. But you can see, you just take the poles down, put them inside, and you can see there's plenty of room on the left and right of the motorcycle. You definitely want to park it this way because you don't want to lean in towards the sleeping area in case it falls over in the middle of the night, which you wouldn't want to do. But there's plenty of room to get into the tent this side if you want to. I come in the other side, but there you go. Thank you for watching part 1 of the Lone Rider tent and sport cases for the Harley-Davidson Pan America
1250 special. I hope to see you at part 2. It'll be coming up in a week or two. Have a good one.